G'day folks, here I am getting ready to head out for the weekend, going to do a bit of camping. Just a quick look at what's in my car there, just a few things. I have a really tiny car, so it looks really full, but half of probably what's in there is a couple of bags of firewood, which takes up a lot of room. But yeah, got my tarps, and I always bring plenty of blankets and a couple of chairs and couple of lanterns and my boots and whatnot. Another little camping stove down there, and yeah, the fire pit I made a video about a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, got just my tucker down in there, and my guitar and a few books and my poles, and so that's it. And yeah, I'll sort of head out for about 4 or 5 days, I reckon. And yeah, I look forward to taking some more film out there. I definitely will be, and yeah, and when I'm out there, I'll show you through the kit that I've got, and yeah, explain why I've chosen those things and whatnot. And yeah, so this is compact camping. This is just a tiny little car, this one, and anyway, yeah, so it's limited to how much it can carry, so I've got to not carry too much, although it looks like a lot in there, but it's really not. But yeah, it's enough to keep me comfy out there camping for a few days. I can hear something beeping. It sounds like a smoke alarm somewhere. Anyway, I'll catch us all later. Thanks for watching, and yeah, time for me to hit the road. So here we go, folks. I made it out here to Flanagan Reserve out near Rathdowney. You can see some beautiful scenery, and it's just a magnificent view here. Chose a spot right down the corner of the camping grounds, overlooking this river. It's just magnificent. There's a few people around. That's alright. Some people around me. So it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful out here. Beautiful trees, and oh, the air, just so nice. The breeze is really cool and just, you know, so refreshing. And anyway, so yeah, I'm going to set up camp now and get myself sorted out. Yeah, I think it's not too late in the day. I've got heaps of hours of daylight, so I'm going to yeah, set up camp and then probably go for a bit of a wander down this river. So here we go, folks. Got camp set up, and yeah, we're good to go. Got my fire going and getting ready for dinner now. I think it must be getting close to 5 o'clock. It's just after 5 PM, and it's going to be getting dark probably in about half an hour or so. And yeah, this is my setup. This is how I usually set up when I go out camping. I've got my little table and a gas burner and a saucepan and a mug there. And a fan to get my fire going. And in here I have my matches, and I keep a lighter in there as well. Actually, that's in my pocket. So I better put that back before I lose it. Anyway, but yeah, that's my fry pan, and I bought that from Aldi, $17.95 or something like that. And yeah, just my knives. Got my axe there. That's my new axe. My old one was about $20. This is a different one. It's by Schrade. Schrade make this knife, and it's my Bowie knife. I use that to batten with for making kindling and whatnot. But I actually didn't need to use it today because this axe seemed to do the trick. It's really quite good. I wish I had the tripod. It fell over in the wind and it broke, and anyway, oh look, I can get that out later. But the other thing too is that it's pretty cool, is that it has this, in the handle has a ferro rod. So I've got matches a lighter, ferro rod, and yeah, 3 methods to start a fire if one doesn't work. And yeah, I usually like to put this little blanket down when I'm camping too, just an area where I can take my shoes off and all that sort of stuff, just to relax a bit more. And yeah, I've got 2 chairs, so I've got this little one, and I use that. It's much easier to play guitar on this chair than it is on this one, and yeah, that's the relaxation chair, and yeah, this one's the guitar playing chair, but actually it makes a great footrest as well. So and as you can see, I've got the lanterns there, that one. I bought a bigger one the other day just to give me a bit of light. As I said, I don't really like to use artificial light like LEDs and torches and whatnot. Usually like the lanterns, but when I want a bit more light later on this evening, I'll put that one on, and just a bit more coverage from the mozzies too. But in the event of emergency, I do actually have a torch, and that's it there. I keep that up there so it's easy to find. And that's my hat. That's my Cobra hat. I've had that for years now. And I found this feather and I put it in there. I thought it looked pretty cool. And yeah, and this is my new tarp. So yeah, you can see it's got some of these D-rings. Oh wow, look at that, the moon's up there through the trees. That's pretty cool. Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but yeah, this is the new tarp. So last one was just a blue material tarp, and this one's like a lot thicker, and it's got these woven bits and the D-rings. So, and this is how I set it up with the poles, just an awning to come out, and so I can sit in under there, and a bit of coverage from the dew and whatnot, because it does get pretty cold out in these places. So yeah, that's some of the view out there, the countryside where I am. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful out here. It's so nice. Oh, I don't want to go home. Yeah. So we got some ducks down there. I don't know if it's getting too dark, you can see them or not, but yeah, they're actually wandering around through the my campsite before. Oh look, there's a couple down there. And but yeah, anyway, so I think tomorrow I'll go through a bit of a rundown and have a few more items that I've got, and I'll yeah, probably catch you a bit later. I'm gonna cook up some dinner soon, and gonna relax by the fire and just chill out, enjoy the evening, and yeah, probably make a caramel latte a bit later. Anyway, I'll catch you soon. Okay, so it's dinner time, and I'm having chicken and mushrooms. Yeah, I'm using the LED light to show you all. Usually I cook with the lantern light, but I'd say that's nearly ready, and yeah, maybe another 5 minutes or so, and yeah, I'm just having a chicken and mushroom banger with yeah, that's my caramel latte I'll have a bit later for dessert. And yeah, so there's just a bit of campfire cooking using my cast iron pan on my home, on my recycled fire pit from a Space Saver tyre rim. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because yeah, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so yeah, that's going to taste great. Good morning. Oh, I'm still a bit sleepy. But yeah, I didn't have such a great sleep. Kept tossing and turning. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. And yeah, I found it hard to get to sleep because I shouldn't have had that caramel latte, I think. But wow, it's a bit cloudy this morning. It looks beautiful. And yeah, this is just pan the camera around and give you a look at the view that I've woken up to this morning. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see it with this camera. It's not the best. And it has like wider angle fisheye lens kind of thing on it, so it's not really great. It's down there in the river. You can hear all the birds and the magpies. But yeah, there's the ducks down there. But this scenery just looks beautiful. What a way to wake up. Ah, so nice. A bit chilly this morning, it's not too bad though. It's cold during the night. But anyway, I'm gonna get up and yeah, I'll get myself organised for some brekkie and yeah, I'm gonna have bacon for brekkie, bacon sandwich. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. And another caramel latte. But first I think I might go for a bit of a walk down along this river and just have a look and yeah, I reckon that'd be cool. I didn't go yesterday because I just wanted to get myself a fire started and you know organise my dinner and that before it got dark. So I'll go and have a look along here this morning, and yeah, I think that'll be great. Oh wow, it's just amazing. I really love it. So I come out here and see things like this to wake up to stuff like this. Some of the best and most spectacular views to ever take in. Anyway, it's going to be a cracker of a day. I'm really looking forward to it. So, and an awesome breakfast. So, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Oh no, someone's long. Oh, that's a shame. All these rubbish and cigarette butts and man. I love that sound. One of the most relaxing sounds in the world, I think. Flowing water. Don't want to drop my new camera. Oh, what a place. Spiderweb. Oh jeez. Right in the face. Oh, this looks amazing. I love it. I don't know how long this goes on for, but yeah, it looks great. I'm sitting here in this middle, sitting on a rock here in the middle of this river, and oh, it's nice, just amazing. See behind me, looks just so beautiful. so nice just to sit still and look at all this wonderful scenery. Listen to the birds and just the sounds of the bush. How could you not feel cheered up by by hearing all that? Anyway, I'm about half a kilometre from camp, just down the river a bit, a few hundred metres or whatever. Yeah, might be time to head back and start making some breakfast. Yeah, getting a bit hungry. So, I'll just sit here a few minutes longer and take in this beautiful scenery, and yeah, and then I'll catch us all a bit later. I'm having a bacon sanger for brekkie. Oh damn, that's the best. Brekkie by the campfire. Sorry, I shouldn't talk while I'm eating. This is absolutely delicious. Well, I've got another caramel latte lined up after this. Hey, so here I am at Maroon Dam. I thought I'd get out and go for a bit of an explore and have a look around the place. This is about 30 k's from where I'm currently staying at Flanagan Reserve. So yeah, it's a pretty beautiful looking place. There's this might be great for canoeing and stuff like that. I wonder if yeah, there's a fella who in New South Wales, he's got a channel called Scotty's Gone Walkabout, and he's very much into his canoeing. He loves his canoe trips and whatnot, and yeah, I wonder if he'd ever consider coming up here to southeast Queensland and come and check out Maroon Dam. I don't know if there's any places along the banks of this river where you could go and just get a bit of peace and quiet, but yeah. There's somebody out on a canoe out there now. Probably can't see it with this camera. Heaps of them over there though. I think that's the accommodation over there for a big campground. My little car over there. Well, here I am at Maroon Dam, and yeah, there's electric barbecue here. So, and luckily I've packed all my food with me when I took off in my little beast, a little black beast. Look at it, what a nugget, the black nugget. But yeah, so I decided I'd stop and cook up a few snags and have some lunch. So that's pretty cool. Given I got this view out here. Looks pretty amazing. There's a few other people out here as well, just enjoying themselves and the scenery. Fantastic. Talking to that bloke over there before, walking his two dogs. Nice bloke. And yeah, so yeah, a couple of sausages and bread. That's lunch today. Good stuff. G'day folks. I hope this is recording. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it's recording. And yeah, if you're still watching, yeah, thanks heaps. I'm just discovered that I've been filming and the audio was off, meaning the microphone wasn't working on my camera. And I'd actually taken some footage. Yeah, this morning, I think yesterday and this morning, and just literally 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so here I am. Obviously it's night time, and I don't have a lot of light here at the moment, just this torch. And yeah, so I've been out camping out at Flanagan's reserve, and I got rained out. It's just absolutely poured, and so I got saturated. I got caught out because I didn't take steps to adequately waterproof or rainproof my campsite here. It was, you know, a light sprinkle, yeah, I could handle, but nothing that didn't prepare for anything that might come flying in like a bit of a storm, which is what I had. But now, like I have, so I've got the blue tarp here, and yeah, just I had to drop that down. Like, luckily I brought it with me. Like, everything here got saturated. So yeah, basically I was having a bit of a chat with my neighbour behind me. Yeah, he invited me over for a beer, and then suddenly, within the space of a few minutes, it started pouring down, and yeah, everything got saturated. Just rain flew in the opening at the front here, and yeah, it, pretty much like just saturated everything, including me. I had a spare tarp, so basically what I did was, after the rain stopped, I rigged it up so it would stop rain from flying in the front. And one of the cool things I did before I left is actually I put some pegs up here, but I brought them with me from home because I just had a funny feeling that I would need them, and little clamps and stuff like that I've always found really useful. So I got those, and they just worked a treat. So yeah, so that just protected the entry of my little camp here. So I was able to drag everything in my fire pit. Everything got soaked though, like you can see on my cooker, like little gas burner, a little table, look at that water sitting in there. But that's alright, like, you know, actually I left some rubbish on the ground over there, and some cans. I got a couple of beers, and usually I hang a bag up from here for the rubbish, but given it was pouring with rain, yeah, I chose just to drop it on the ground. My lantern, it's my only working lantern at the moment. The other one, which is there, it's just filthy. I don't know how much of the wick is left in that. It's a pretty new lantern. With this smaller one that I bought, I noticed that the wicks don't last very long. They burn out really quickly, and you have to buy a replacement. So I've got lots of replacement wicks, and I changed one in that one already. After that first one burned out like in 2 days, and it's the same with this. This one's burnt out like in 2 days. They're just rubbish, the ones that you get with them. When you change them over, they're much better. And I haven't had to change that one yet. So, and I've used that heaps. This one, yeah, I'll change that over tonight. So yeah, I've got this torch as a bit of a backup for some light. Yeah, that little lantern, it's good for just some, you know, background illumination around the campsite, but nothing to really light up anything significant. I can sort of see what I'm doing, but if I'm stretched to find something I really need, yeah, I realise I've got to have a torch. And yeah, so but yeah, that rain came in hard. I got saturated. I was only wearing a t-shirt too, so yeah, and I started to get, like, first it was great, I was excited, I'm having to work, I'm get this tarp up at the front and really work against the you know, against time, because I noticed, like, I was trying to get a fire going and it just wouldn't start. And I looked up and I noticed that like the rain was coming in again, and big cloud blocking out all the stars in the sky, and I knew I didn't have long to set everything up. So I was just like, yeah, I yeah, cut my kindling. I was trying to light a fire, and then I just looked up, and you know, after trying to light the fire, it wouldn't start for some reason. It just wouldn't. I don't know. I kind of like thinking maybe something strange is going on here, and yeah, it won't light for some reason. Like I lit it the same way I do every other fire, but yeah, it just wouldn't take. That's when I noticed I'm about to get hit again. So luckily in that time I'd put the tarp just hanging up on the spikes on the poles, and then all I had to do was drop it down and tie little eyelets to the poles, and yeah, just to secure it. And yeah, and put a couple of bits of timber at the bottom to stop it from blowing up. So in the wind, and create a bit of a runoff away from the from coming into the camp. But yeah, but anyway, it's really interesting. Been a very interesting night. It's really put my skills to the test, and yeah, I realised that it's really important that I'm here. It's not about comfort coming out to do this. At times it's work, and you know, part of working to be able to survive in the elements is a joy in itself. And yeah, that's why I'm here. It put me to the test, and you know, I don't quite feel that test is over. Well, especially if I get more rain tonight, but don't know if I'm in for a very pleasant night. We'll see if the rain holds off. Yeah, I think it can get better, but hey, at least my my campsite wasn't flattened by what rolled through before. Yeah, it was just a little splash, but it was enough to soak everything. So, but yeah, but that's cool. And so keep forging on, and yeah, I'm gonna have some dinner. Might see if I can get a fire going if I'm quick enough. Or I'll check. And yeah, hopefully there's no more rain, and that'll be right. I'll be able to have a steak for dinner if that's the case, and I'll film that a bit later. But yeah, if it's gonna rain more, then it might be just cup noodles tonight for dinner. So, but either way, that's cool. I've got some beef jerky as well, so that'll be cool. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'll keep you updated. See how we go in this little camp of mine here. But yeah, I'm having a ball, and yeah, this is what it's about. You know, don't come outside and camp if you expect to be comfortable. It's not about the comfort. You know, it's about you being able to exist. You know, and accepting what the elements are going to throw at you. That's what it is. And for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, that's what people have had to do. They've had to learn to cope with that, and you know, we're no different. And you know, and that's what I love. So anyway, I'll catch us later in the next little clip. Probably string all these together once I figure out the editing program at home, and let's see if we can't make a little kind of film with all these bits and pieces that I've been filming with all these little videos. So yeah, it's a learning curve. Alright, have a great night, and yeah, I'm hungry. I'm going to have something to eat. Cheers. G'day friends. Well, I made it back home. I missed out a bit on filming last night when I got caught in the rain, but I made it back safe and sound. It wasn't the end of my dramas actually. I ended up having a really great steak dinner. Sorry, I didn't film it. I just was caught up in the cooking and whatnot, and after that I sat up for a little while and just yeah, enjoyed the stillness and the peace and quiet. All the other campers around the park there had all called it a night after the first downpour. Yeah, not many people were hanging around when the second one came through, and then once that had finished, yeah, everyone had gone to bed except for me. So, and I stayed up and actually had a really good time because the rain had pretty much was done for the night. So I got a roaring fire going and had my steak dinner, and that was just delicious. Anyway, I was thinking about staying out another night, so tonight, but yeah, it turned out that I've got some plans tomorrow, so I called it a day, and then I got to this morning and I checked on my mobile phone and saw that there was another big rain cloud about to hit on the radar, the rain radar from on the bomb website, and that yeah, I wasn't going to hang around. I could have, it wouldn't have been. I don't think it would have been a problem with the tarp that I had set up there. But I was going home, so I just packed up really quickly. I didn't put any, I didn't get the camera out, and I didn't sort of muck around. I just wanted to hit the road, and but what actually happened was that my car, the tyre, for some reason, I didn't get a blowout, but like the tread or the tyre bulged, almost steering got really shaky and all that kind of stuff. So I was like a bit worried that I wasn't going to make it home, and I only had a little space saver tyre. I ended up changing it anyway and put the space saver on, and I'd got home safe and sound, and so here I am, and that was my adventure out at Flanagan Reserve. Got some great footage and some great shots, and it was really fantastic. I really loved it out there, and got to chatting to a couple of people, and which I didn't show, but on the video. But it was really a great time. I really recommend it. I had a bit of an accident with the audio on some of those clips, which was a real shame, because I was cooking some snags and had some just a beautiful view of the mountains and whatnot, and I actually did a little review on a knife that I just bought, and that was a very good knife, high carbon steel, a Pinel knife, and I actually might show that again soon. I can't use that clip, so there was about 3 or 4 clips I couldn't even use. I literally had no idea that the sound was off. But anyway, so I really appreciate you watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my little adventure out there at Flanagan Reserve with all the wonderful sights, and a little trip to Maroon Dam, and I'll hopefully be heading out somewhere else again soon, and I'll take you all out on a bit of a trip with me in the near future, and I'll film that, and try and work out how to put all this on YouTube. So, but thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Toodaloo.